I have made so much stuff out of chickpeas. The joke has been that I am owned by Big Chickpea, which, if there is a Big Chickpea, how do I become a part of it? I want to know. I would love to work for Big Chickpea because I think that's just the path that we're gonna be taking because I absolutely love these things. Canned chickpeas, super easy. There's so much stuff you could do with them. Today we're making pancakes. These are gonna be loaded with protein, about 8 to 10 grams of protein per pancake. 3 pancakes, 30 grams of protein. Pretty great breakfast. Also 30 grams of carbs, which if you are a runner like me, fantastic. 300 calories for 3 pancakes. That's not bad. You can probably have 4 or 5 if you're doing what I'm doing, which is currently training for the Boston Marathon, which is part of what this video is about. Talk a little bit more about that later, but let's just jump right into the recipe. All we're gonna do is drain our chickpeas. We're gonna save the aquafaba. Toss these into a blender. Now we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of cashew butter, if I have a 1/4 cup. I hope I do. Now, if you have some cashews, you could throw, maybe a 1/2 cup of cashews into some boiling water, cook them down for 15, 20 minutes or so, and then blend them into like a cashew cream for a similar result. Okay. So I didn't have enough cashew butter. We're just gonna top the rest of this with a little bit of natural peanut butter. Really what we're trying to do is get the fat and the peanut that will help kind of, I'm not gonna say emulsify, really kind of grasps onto the chickpeas and helps you get a nice, helps you get like a really nice smooth blend. And traditionally pancakes have the fat from the egg, which we're not gonna have in this. Now I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of the aquafaba, and we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of hemp seeds. They're great for protein, tons of antioxidants, super duper good, super duper good, love it. And we're also gonna add a tablespoon of chia seeds. So here we go. At this point, we're just going to blend this together. I'm blending these ingredients first because these are the ones that I want to get the thinnest. Okay, that's looking pretty good so far. This is fairly thick. Might need to thin it down a little bit, but we'll see. So now that we're here, I'm gonna add a 1/2 cup of applesauce. Applesauce is a fantastic egg replacer. A lot of people don't realize that, but then it also adds like some sweetness to it and really just a good general flavor for these pancakes. Now to give it its fluffiness, we need a teaspoon baking powder. Help puff these up a bit. Teaspoon vanilla extract. Now we're gonna be using some protein powder. All I have is chocolate protein powder. We're gonna end up with 100 calories, which is 3 tablespoons here. That's gonna provide us with about 15, 20 grams of protein. That's gonna really add the protein to this, so let's get that in. If you have a vanilla protein, I highly recommend doing vanilla protein. I think it'll come out just quite a bit better. Now here we're gonna just blend on low, hopefully bring this together. Boom. And that is it. I feel like we have a good consistency. It's about pancake batter thinness. Let's let this sit together. These chia seeds that are in here are gonna thicken up and everything. Let's heat up our pan. I'm gonna be using a big like non-stick, like crepe pan, but you could use any non-stick pan. And we're gonna add just a touch of coconut oil to it. That's it. While it's warming up, I wanted to tell you about the charity that I've been working for my Boston Marathon run. I am so excited about this. Team Spoonfuls. Gang, we did it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, late last year, I made the decision that I was going to run all 6 original world major marathons, and I was gonna do them all for charity. The first marathon I chose was the doozy, the one of the biggest of them all, the Boston Marathon. And I was incredibly lucky to be selected as a member for Team Spoonfuls. Spoonfuls is my charity partner for the Boston Marathon. Every day, Spoonfuls recovers healthy, fresh food that would otherwise be discarded and delivers it same day to nearly 200 community organizations serving people facing food insecurity. When I read that, that hit me really hard. That's when I applied to run with Team Spoonfuls. But the next thing is what really got me. Since 2010, they have kept over 30 million pounds of good food out of landfills. 30 million pounds of good food out of landfills, which is just bananas that we have that problem in the first place. So that's where I wanted to get started, in Boston, raising money for Team Spoonfuls to fight food waste and food insecurity. I originally pledged to raise $10,000, so I needed to raise at least $10,000 to get that bib so I can run for Team Spoonfuls. I had until April 21st to complete that goal, but we've already done it. So I am going to be raising my goal but I want to hear from you. How much money do you think we can raise? I'm kind of wondering, can we double it? Can we raise $20,000? If you think about it, every $100 donated will rescue and recover 100 pounds of food. So if we can raise $20,000, that's 20,000 pounds of food. But let me know below. I'm gonna leave a link. Click here if you want to donate and help. Otherwise, please just share this message, get it to as many people as possible. This is an incredible cause. Now, I'm also excited to announce that the next marathon that's up on the block is the Chicago Marathon. I'm gonna be running 2 marathons this year. I'm a little terrified, but I think I could do it. I'll be announcing my charity partner for that very soon, but first, join me in the fight against food waste. Click the link below. Every dollar makes a difference. And thank you to everyone who has already donated, already shared. It's been incredible. I love you all so much. I can't thank you enough. This is huge what you have done for Spoonfuls. Okay, the mixture's got to sit for a little bit. We're just gonna go ahead and pour it onto the hot pan. And of course, I poured way too much. I wish I was gonna use a quarter cup, like measuring cup to do this, but I ended up just pouring it right on, which was entirely a mistake. So we're just gonna spread this first one out, let it cook for a minute. This is probably equivalent of 2 or 3 pancakes. From here on out, I am going to be using a quarter cup to spread it just a little bit more evenly, a little thinner, because these aren't gonna be the thickest pancakes. They will blow up a little bit. But you can see when you use the quarter cup, it seems to work perfect. This is the right size, but these come out really nice. I mean, you could see they cook just like pancakes. Keep it on a low, cook these for a bit. You can cook 2 or 3 at a time, depending on the size of your pan. And boom, these look amazing. You can see this is the thin one. This was the very first one that I did that didn't come out that good. You know, the tests never come out that good, but it is nice and airy inside. The rest of these is gonna be even better. So let's just wait. But we're gonna top them with a little bit of butter, a little bit of maple syrup. Look at these pancakes. I'm just using a little bit of maple syrup, not a whole lot. I know normally I would use a decent amount, but Monica's coming out to give these a try. And I know she is not like a huge maple syrup fan. She just uses just enough. I mean, look at these. Boom, so 24 grams of protein, 30-ish grams of carbs. I am happy about this. Baby, I am so excited for you to try these.
These look good.
Super quick recipe, super quick video. Cheers.
Let's go.
Pancake. I mean, I'm pretty happy about that.
There's a peanut butter taste.
Okay, yep. Peanut butter taste is there. You can't taste that. It was out of the ingredient that I wanted. So that's where the peanut butter taste comes from.
Is this chickpeas?
Can you tell it's chickpeas?
No, but I just know you do a lot of stuff with chickpeas.
It's chickpeas,
so I'm just
yeah,
guessing.
it's chickpeas.
But it tastes like peanut butter pancakes.
I mean, they do kind of have like a peanut butter, they are a peanut butter pancake. It is a peanut butter pancake.
This is really good.
But it's more of a protein pancake. But
Okay.
go ahead.
So, cool thing first, when I dig into it, it cuts really nice. So it's a nice fluffy pancake. There is a little bit of a softness to the bite. So you can tell it's not an actual pancake, but there is a little bit of, you can tell it's made out of something different than what a pancake's usually made out of. There's when you bite into it, there's a little bit of softness in the center where it's not that kind of bready type of bite, you know? It tastes so good and that feeling goes away very quickly. It's still a good texture.
Yeah, it is like a soft pancake, but I mean, it's holding together.
Oh yeah, it holds together great. I mean, look at that.
And once you have the maple syrup and everything, it's very pancakey. I mean, I am getting the breadiness to it. I just feel like it might be it tastes very moist.
Okay.
Like it's a moist.
Yeah, moist and a
breadiness.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I love this.
Yeah. Gang, thank you so much for the support with the Boston Marathon and Team Spoonfuls. Really, this campaign has solidified for me what I want to do, which is running all of the world majors for charity and raising as much money as I possibly can through this platform and with you. And I honestly cannot thank you enough. So I hope you enjoy the pancakes. Cheers.
Cheers.